let us understand the impact of disasters on the cities worldwide. The disasters which have caused havoc on the cities are from Iraq, Nepal, New York City, and then Haiti, Indonesia was affected. So, various cities from these countries, how they have been affected, um, we would now have a look at, and how various aspects from damage of houses to lives lost, we will now understand. The most severe earthquake was the Bam earthquake in 2003. 25,000 people were killed, nearly 30,000 were injured, displacement from 45,000 to 70,000 people, up to 90% of buildings and infrastructure in Bam were either damaged or destroyed, with 70% of houses being completely destroyed. About 1 lakh people were rendered homeless because nearly 90% of Bam's residential areas got affected. The Bam citadel was destroyed, including a large square tower. So, this is about the heritage getting destroyed. Then, electricity and water supplies, which was a critical part of critical infrastructure, got affected by the earthquake, including a large number of schools that were affected. The Haiti earthquake of 2010 happened in Port-au-Prince, which rendered about 150 lakh people homeless. 90% of the town's buildings were destroyed, including the municipal buildings, city hall, schools, universities, and healthcare facilities were also affected. Apart from the buildings, the infrastructure was also severely damaged or destroyed, and the air facilities, the airports, the seaports, the railways, communication systems all got affected. The manufacturing industry, which is basically the clothing industry that accounts for 2/3 of the country's exports, reported structural damage in this capital city. The superstorm Sandy that hit New York City in 2012 affected or flooded about 17% of New York City area. 43 people died, 2,000 homes were severely damaged, and 15,000 were moderately damaged. About 20 lakh people were without power. About 20,000 trees along the street and in the parks were damaged or uprooted, and the estimated cost of damage was $32 million. In 2015, Kathmandu city in Nepal was hit by an earthquake where about 9,000 people were killed, thousands were injured, more than 6 lakh structures in Kathmandu and other nearby and surrounding towns were either damaged or destroyed. Many of the capital's landmark buildings and temples that were World Heritage Sites were badly damaged. Indonesia has a history of getting flooded. Palu in Indonesia was affected by the Sulawesi tsunami, where more than 70,000 houses were reported to be damaged. The airport had to close because of large cracks in the runway. The port in Palu was also affected. Roads to and from the city were damaged severely. The communication lines in the affected area were damaged, and local hospitals or healthcare facilities were damaged, and soil liquefaction was reported from this settlement. This happened in 2018.